What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at Vision from the Void Build-A-Figure wave. Excited to see what's going on there. They just started coming in, but today we're going to take a look at Vision. Let's see what he's got going on. Let's check it out.
Now tuning into the Encountered Culture.
In your face, trying to pretend that you want it to end. I'd rather be drinking with my friends. When we go out, you never see us again.
As promised, today we'll be checking out Vision. Let's see what we've got going on. Taking a look at the packaging, of course, we are back in the windows, so that is certainly something that is good to see. We do have a Void Build-A-Figure wave here, so back-to-back cool Build-A-Figure waves. There's your head for the Void. There's your extra hands for the Vision. Flip it to this side. There's your comic book image of Vision. Flip it to the back. Another comic book image. There's your little blurb. Here's what you need to complete the Build-A-Figure. The amazing android Vision commands unearthly powers and abilities to fight for humanity as a member of the Avengers. There is another image. They just keep using the same one. Little Vision logo at the top there. Some important information on the bottom. But let's get them out of the box. Fresh out of the box, first impressions of this Vision. I like it. I like the choice of using the larger buck because that does make more sense. Aesthetically, I do feel like the retro-carded version of Vision is going to look a little bit better just because that paint app is so nice on that retro-carded version. But do not get me wrong. This is a really nice version of Vision right here. One thing that does annoy me though is why they chose a different version of the costume for the artwork. These kinds of things don't make a lot of sense to me. I'm glad it's this version of Vision, but what are we doing? Taking a closer look, we get to see what this Vision looks like. A really great classic looking Vision. I'm telling you, like, if you missed out on the retro, no worries. No need to pony up the money for that any longer. This is a perfectly suitable Vision on a much better build anyway. Greens and yellows work really well together. They've got a nice wash through the face so you can really highlight those details, and like a really, really nice looking face sculpt. They continue to do really well in the face sculpts, sacrificing in other areas, but the face sculpts are really there. So let's address the cape real quick. Cape is a separate piece. It does have a port in the back with the peg. You can just plug it in right there. It does sit a little bit high though on the shoulders, so I don't love that too much. It doesn't look all that great. I know I always say like, I'm not a huge fan of soft goods with my figures. I like the plastic. I stand by that, but sometimes maybe the soft goods are a good idea. I don't know. Maybe I'm coming around. All right, so the cape does look pretty good though. It's got the nice little like tie chain up here, nice rippling on the back there, and a nice high collar. Yellows work really well together, and of course you do get your extra set of hands there, so you have closed fists and open hands. As far as articulation goes, so with the head, you get all around. He'll look up just about that far. He'll look down almost all the way to the chest. The only thing getting in your way is the part of the cape there. Not so much with the rock, just a little bit. And if you wanted to go all the way around, again, the collar of the cape will be the only thing that hinders you there. Shoulders, you are on a butterfly joint. You do have double jointed pinless elbows here. One thing I did notice, there is like that sort of cut down here, but it's not a separate forearm piece, so you do get some green bleeding through there. Don't love that. Paint looks good through there. You do have your ab crunch up here, your hip swivel down there. Your legs will kick out just about that far. He'll kick back just like that. Leg goes out to there. Upper thigh swivel. Double jointed pinless at the knees. Calf swivel. And of course you do have your swivel down at the ankle as well. Paint apps do look pretty good all the way around. The only thing I did notice was a little bit of that green bleeding through there, but All of these lines seem to be pretty good. That is clean right in there. No issues at the yellow paint at the upper boot area. So all in all, pretty solid, clean job on the paint app. For your size comparison, I do have him backed up against the retro carded Vision here. As you can see, the new Vision is much larger in comparison, a little bit taller, a little bit wider. He just looks a little bit more accurate, right? So this new one, I think will look a lot better in the display. However, I do still really enjoy the paint app on this retro carded Vision. So he's not going anywhere. I've got, space for two Visions, right? This one will go in the main Avengers display, I think, and then this one I'll find a different spot for. But something about that paint, still really love it. This one, though, does look much better. You can see the capes have a little bit of difference here, so a little bit more detail on the new one. And just to give you a little bit more of the sort of size difference, so retro card being mostly on the Sunfire buck and the new one being mostly on the Vulcan buck. Just so you have an idea of how these two look. Another comparison I wanted to give you was with the Hulkbuster Wave. Some of you may have just had this Vision in your collection because you didn't get a hold of the retro carded, or you thought that was just good enough, but now you're thinking about upgrading. So again, you can see size-wise, this new one is much better than these previous ones. This one being on the Bucky cap, so certainly more outdated than either of these two. And finally, here we have them backed up against our most recent White Vision. This White Vision is on the Bucky cap, so it's only like a little over a year old, maybe 2 at most, and it's already super outdated compared to our newest Vision. And honestly, it wasn't even a good match for your retro carded Vision. It's more close to the Hulkbuster. Same cape, same body for the most part, right? So I don't want to be somebody who's like, oh, we need a new version of this figure, even though we just got it not that long ago. But if you are that into it, then you're going to be like, all right, yeah, now we need a new White Vision. Do I care that much? Not really. All right, folks, so there you have it. There is Vision from the Void Wave. A fine figure indeed if you are in need of a Vision. If you don't need Vision, if you've already got the retro, do you need to upgrade to this one? Only if you care about the size. If you want a better version of Vision for your collection, a slightly more accurate one, then I say go for the upgrade. If that's not something that matters to you, skip it. Leave it. Get the Build-A-Figure piece if that's all you're concerned about. Sell the Vision. You got options, right? Or just wait. It's kind of a pick your poison situation on this one. I do like this Vision a lot, though. I like how he looks. I like the size of him. I think I like how he's going to look in the collection. We'll see at the end of the video. I'd like to hear your thoughts about it. Drop them in the comments below. Other than that, though, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking out the video. If you didn't have a chance to check out the top 23 of 2023, please do so and give that a like as well. But if you are over on Instagram, you are over on whatnot, feel free to check me out over there. Most importantly, though, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe below. And until next time, take it easy.
I'm being erased, I'm being replaced. Counter-culture in your face. It's fun to pretend that you want it to end. I'd rather be drinking with my friends.